If you're over 65 and trying to eat healthier, you've probably been told to just eat more vegetables. But here's something most people won't tell you. Some vegetables might actually be making you feel worse. Yep, that bloating, that brain fog, those stubborn aches, they might be coming from foods you thought were helping. In this video, we're going to break the myth that all vegetables are good for seniors. Because when it comes to senior health, not all greens are created equal. The right ones can boost your brain, protect your heart, and even reduce inflammation. But the wrong ones, they can quietly sabotage your energy, your digestion, even your memory. So if you're serious about healthy aging, protecting your body, and creating smart eating habits after 60, stick around. You're about to find out which 3 vegetables your body needs every day and which 3 you should avoid starting now. For real, this could be one of the most important natural health tips you hear all year. So let's dive into the 3 best vegetables you should eat every day after 65 and the 3 you should avoid to protect your health. Broccoli, the #1 daily vegetable for seniors. Broccoli isn't just a healthy food cliche, it's pretty much a superfood, especially when we're talking about healthy aging. It's loaded with fiber, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds that make a real difference as the body gets older. If you're over 65, staying energized and sharp isn't just about rest, it's about what's on your plate. And broccoli is one veggie that pulls its weight. One of the biggest benefits, sulforaphane. This compound helps protect your cells from oxidative stress, a huge deal for anyone focused on brain and heart health over 65. As we age, our bodies naturally create more free radicals, which can speed up cell damage. Broccoli steps in as a kind of natural defense system. It's nutrition for seniors at its finest, and the brain loves it too. Research shows that broccoli can actually help improve memory and cognitive function. That's right, adding it to your diet may keep your thinking clear and focused. It's one of the best anti-inflammatory vegetables for seniors, helping you stay sharp and mentally active, even on slower days. It's also packed with vitamin K, which supports both bone and heart health after 60. These 2 areas need all the support they can get. A single cup of cooked broccoli gives you a solid dose of what your body needs daily. That's why it's one of the best vegetables after 60. It supports you from the inside out. Now, let's talk real-life habits. Broccoli is super easy to prepare. Sauté it with olive oil, steam it with a little lemon, or blend it into soups. It's a simple way to build healthy eating habits after 60 without overthinking your meals. And yes, it pairs perfectly with everyday dishes like brown rice, grilled chicken, or scrambled eggs. Here's another reason to love it: blood sugar control. Broccoli helps maintain healthy glucose levels, a big plus if you're managing pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes, which are more common as we age. With its low glycemic index, it fits beautifully into a balanced senior diet without spiking your blood sugar. Got joint pain or inflammation? Broccoli's anti-inflammatory powers are no joke. It helps calm the body from the inside, easing chronic conditions like arthritis. And unlike medications, it doesn't come with a long list of side effects. It's one of those natural health tips that actually work. Speaking of comfort, let's talk digestion. Broccoli is great for your gut. It feeds the good bacteria and keeps things moving, which can prevent constipation, a common issue for many seniors. And here's a bonus: a healthy gut means a healthier brain and even better mood. Everything's connected, and better digestion also means better sleep. When your body isn't working overtime to process food, you rest easier. So yes, eating broccoli regularly could even help you sleep more soundly. One vegetable, so many benefits. No wonder it's a top pick for healthy foods for aging bodies. If you're looking for a simple, everyday way to take care of yourself naturally, broccoli checks every box. It's affordable, easy to find, and packs a serious nutritional punch. When it comes to vegetables for seniors, this one's a total no-brainer. One more fun fact: broccoli even supports your skin. It's rich in vitamin C, which boosts collagen production, helping your skin stay firm, smooth, and glowing. Healthy aging isn't just about how you feel, it shows up in how you look too. So, if you're over 65 and want a veggie that works overtime for your body and mind, broccoli absolutely earns its spot on your plate. Simple to make, loaded with benefits, and backed by science. And the best part? We've still got 2 more powerhouse veggies coming your way. Carrots, a simple staple with serious senior benefits. Carrots might seem like an everyday side dish, but don't let their simplicity fool you. For anyone over 65, they're actually a powerhouse when it comes to supporting healthy aging. Packed with beta-carotene, fiber, and antioxidants, carrots go beyond eye health. They help protect your brain, heart, and even your immune system. And let's be honest, they're delicious too. Beta-carotene is converted into vitamin A, which is essential for maintaining sharp vision, something many seniors worry about. But here's the twist: it also supports cognitive cognitive function and helps your skin stay healthy. When it comes to senior health, small changes like eating more carrots can add up to big wins over time. Carrots are also loaded with lutein, a plant compound shown to reduce inflammation in the brain. That's a huge deal when you're talking about brain and heart health over 65. Studies have even linked lutein to improved memory and reduced mental fog, something many older adults experience but don't talk about enough. Need more reasons to eat them? Carrots promote good digestion. They're rich in soluble fiber, which feeds the healthy bacteria in your gut and helps regulate bowel movements. After 60, your digestive system slows down a bit, so fiber becomes your best friend. And carrots make getting it easy and tasty. They're also great for blood pressure. Carrots contain potassium, which helps balance sodium levels and relax blood vessels, a natural way to support heart health without reaching for another pill. If you're focused on building a better senior diet, this veggie should definitely make the list. Now, let's not forget their role in immune support. As we age, our immune systems can get weaker, which makes us more vulnerable to infections. Carrots, with their antioxidant-rich profile, help keep your defenses strong. They're not just a snack. They're part of your natural health toolkit. Carrots are one of the most versatile vegetables for seniors. You can roast them, steam them, toss them in a salad, or blend them into soups and smoothies. Whether you like them sweet or savory, cooked or raw, they're an easy way to build healthy eating habits after 60 without any stress. If inflammation is something you're dealing with, and let's face it, most aging bodies are, carrots help calm things down. Their antioxidants reduce chronic inflammation, which is linked to everything from joint pain to heart disease. They're definitely one of the best anti-inflammatory vegetables for seniors. Worried about managing your weight? Carrots are naturally low in calories but high in fiber, helping you feel full without overeating. That's a win-win if you're trying to stay active and energetic. And when it comes to healthy foods for aging bodies, satiety without the bloat is a huge plus. Even your brain chemistry benefits. Carrots have compounds that support dopamine production, the feel-good neurotransmitter. That means they can actually help lift your mood. When paired with a balanced senior diet, this little orange veggie becomes a mental health booster too. And let's be real, carrots are convenient. No peeling necessary if you buy baby carrots. No prep stress, no complicated recipes. Just open the bag, rinse, and crunch. That kind of accessibility makes them a perfect daily choice for seniors trying to stick to simple, natural health tips. So if you're over 65 and looking for a veggie that covers all the bases, eye health, heart health, digestion, immunity, and even mood, carrots deserve a spot on your plate. They're humble, yes, but incredibly powerful. And trust me, we've still got one more daily must-have veggie coming next. Spinach, the daily green that covers all the bases. Spinach might just be the most underrated superhero in the vegetable world, especially for folks over 65. It's light, easy to prepare, and absolutely packed with nutrients that support healthy aging from head to toe. We're talking about one of the most complete vegetables for seniors, and it fits seamlessly into just about any meal. First off, spinach is a powerhouse of magnesium, folate, and iron, three nutrients that play a major role in brain and heart health over 65. Folate, in particular, is vital for maintaining memory and cognitive sharpness. When you're aiming to stay mentally sharp and alert, spinach delivers exactly what your brain needs. It's also one of the top anti-inflammatory vegetables for seniors. Thanks to compounds like quercetin and kaempferol, spinach helps reduce inflammation at the cellular level. That means less joint pain, less stiffness, and better mobility. For those managing arthritis or simply feeling the effects of time, this leafy green is a real game changer. Spinach supports strong bones too, something we don't talk about enough. As we age, our bones naturally become more fragile. Spinach brings calcium and vitamin K to the table, helping to maintain bone density and prevent fractures. It's like a safety net for your skeleton built right into your meals. Need help with blood pressure? Spinach contains natural nitrates that help relax blood vessels and improve circulation. That's huge for heart health and reducing the risk of stroke. So if you're looking for foods that support a strong cardiovascular system, spinach should be front and center on your grocery list. Spinach is also great for your eyes. It's full of lutein and zeaxanthin, two antioxidants proven to protect vision and reduce the risk of age-related eye conditions like macular degeneration. For anyone concerned about keeping their independence and quality of life, that's a pretty big deal. And digestion. spinach has you covered there too. Its fiber content helps promote regular bowel movements and supports a healthy gut microbiome. Good gut health is essential to a strong immune system and better nutrient absorption, both of which become more important as we age. Let's talk energy. Many seniors struggle with fatigue, not just physical, but mental fatigue as well. Spinach's iron and B vitamins help your body create red blood cells and transport oxygen more efficiently, giving you that subtle, steady energy that lasts throughout the day. And when it comes to building healthy eating habits after 60, spinach is one of the easiest veggies to love. Add it to scrambled eggs, blend it into smoothies, toss it into soups or pasta. It's quick, it's flexible, and it blends right in without overpowering the dish. Worried about blood sugar? Spinach has a low glycemic index and supports insulin sensitivity, making it one of the best vegetables after 60 for people managing diabetes or looking to prevent it. It's gentle on the body, and it helps regulate glucose levels without any drama. Even your skin and immune system benefit. Spinach is high in vitamin C, vitamin A, and zinc, a trio that helps your body fight off infections and keeps your skin glowing and resilient. It's not just about living longer, it's about feeling good in your own skin while you do it. So, if you're over 65 and want to give your body everything it needs to thrive naturally, spinach is a no-brainer. It's one of those healthy foods for aging bodies that checks every single box, from energy to immunity, from bones to brain. And now that we've covered the best veggies to eat daily, it's time to talk about the ones you should probably steer clear of. Corn, the sneaky saboteur in a senior's diet. Corn might seem harmless. It shows up in soups, salads, side dishes, even popcorn during movie night. But for people over 65, it can quietly work against your health goals. The problem isn't just the corn itself, it's what it does inside an aging body. And if you're focused on healthy aging, this is one veggie worth a second look. First off, corn is extremely high in starch, which quickly breaks down into sugar in your bloodstream. For seniors, this can lead to unwanted blood sugar spikes, and over time, those spikes can contribute to insulin resistance, a key factor in developing type 2 diabetes. If you're trying to follow a smart senior diet, corn just doesn't make the cut. Another issue? It's often genetically modified and heavily processed in the American food supply. From corn syrup to corn oil, this veggie sneaks its way into ultra-processed products that fuel inflammation. And when you're managing joint pain or chronic conditions, inflammation is the last thing your body needs. Even fresh corn, which seems like a natural choice, offers very little nutritional value compared to other vegetables for seniors. It's low in essential vitamins and fiber, meaning it fills you up without really nourishing you. That's not ideal when every bite matters more in a senior health-focused lifestyle. Let's talk digestion. Corn is notoriously tough on the gut, especially for aging bodies. It's high in insoluble fiber, which can cause bloating, gas, and discomfort. If you already deal with digestive issues, and many people over 65 do, this veggie can make things worse instead of better. Corn can also disrupt healthy eating habits after 60 by tricking you into thinking you're making a smart choice. A bowl of creamed corn feels homemade and comforting, but it's usually loaded with cream, butter, salt, and sugar. That's a recipe for high blood pressure, weight gain, and fatigue. Not the kind of energy you're aiming for. And then there's the brain connection. Blood sugar spikes caused by starchy foods like corn can lead to brain fog and sluggishness. If mental clarity is a priority, and it should be, reducing high glycemic foods like corn is one of the simplest natural health tips you can follow. Popcorn? It depends. Air-popped and unsalted versions in moderation, it might be okay, but most people add butter, salt, or even caramel. That turns a light snack into a brain and heart health bomb. And if you're trying to build better habits, even small daily choices like snacks matter a lot. Let's not forget corn's impact on cholesterol. Many corn-based products are fried or processed using unhealthy oils that raise LDL, bad cholesterol, and lower HDL, good cholesterol. That combination increases your risk of heart disease, something you absolutely want to avoid after 65. There's also a hidden risk in canned or frozen corn, which often comes with added sodium and preservative. High sodium intake is directly linked to hypertension, one of the biggest concerns in senior health. Fresh might be better, but even then, the nutritional return is minimal. Ultimately, corn is one of those foods that feels natural, but often ends up doing more harm than good for aging bodies. It's not about fear. It's about being intentional with what you eat. There are just better choices out there for brain, heart, and digestive health. So if you're serious about optimizing your senior diet and protecting your body long-term, corn is one veggie to limit or ditch altogether. Don't worry though. We've got 2 more vegetables you should think twice about. And the next one, it's a real heartbreaker. Eggplant. Beautiful on the plate, not so pretty inside. Eggplant looks healthy, sounds healthy, and shows up in plenty of Mediterranean-style dishes that seem perfect for seniors. But looks can be deceiving. For people over 65, this trendy veggie can trigger more problems than benefits, especially if you're already managing inflammation, joint pain, or digestive issues. Let's start with solanine. Eggplant belongs to the nightshade family, the same group that includes tomatoes and peppers, and it's especially high in this natural compound. While harmless in small amounts, solanine can trigger inflammation in sensitive individuals. For seniors, that often means stiffer joints, aching muscles, or flare-up of arthritis symptoms. If you're already dealing with conditions like osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis, eggplant might be making things worse without you even realizing it. The pain or swelling you chalk up to just aging could actually be a response to what's on your plate. That's why this veggie often shows up on what not to eat after 65 lists for joint health. There's also the digestive piece. Eggplant contains compounds that can irritate the stomach lining in some people, especially those with sensitive guts or acid reflux. And since digestion naturally slows down with age, anything that creates extra work for your stomach isn't doing you any favors. Another concern is how eggplant is usually cooked. Most people fry it or bake it with oil and cheese. Think eggplant parmesan or fried slices. While tasty, these versions are loaded with saturated fats and sodium, turning a questionable veggie into a full-blown heart health hazard. Eggplant also doesn't bring much to the nutritional table. It's low in vitamins and minerals compared to nutrient-dense options like spinach or carrots. So if you're building a senior diet where every bite matters, this one just doesn't earn its spot. It looks colorful, but it doesn't do much heavy lifting. And if you're trying to adopt healthy eating habits after 60, eggplant can quietly derail your progress. It's one of those vegetables that feels gourmet, but often leads to bloating, sluggishness, or even skin flare-ups, especially for people sensitive to nightshades. What about brain health? Unfortunately, eggplant doesn't really help there either. It lacks the antioxidants and neuroprotective compounds found in other veggies. If you're aiming for brain and heart health over 65, it's smarter to lean on leafy greens and brightly colored vegetables packed with carotenoids and flavonoids. And don't forget allergies. While rare, some people have mild allergic reactions to eggplant, itching in the mouth, slight swelling, or upset stomach. For seniors with weakened immune responses, even mild reactions can feel more intense and uncomfortable. There's also a texture issue. Eggplant tends to soak up oil like a sponge, so even a healthy cooking method can quickly turn greasy. That's bad news for cholesterol levels and weight management, 2 areas that need extra attention as the body gets older. Sure, eggplant might be fine once in a while, especially when grilled or roasted lightly, but it's definitely not a daily staple for a healthy senior diet. With so many other vegetables for seniors that truly support the aging body, this one falls short. And sometimes it even does more harm than good. So if you're serious about natural health tips that actually make a difference, eggplant is one to watch out for. Delicious sometimes, but if your joints, stomach, or energy levels have been off lately, try taking a break from it. You might be surprised by how much better you feel. And we're not done yet. There's still one more veggie to cross off the list. White potatoes, the comfort food that's secretly dragging you down. White potatoes are practically a national treasure. Mashed, baked, fried, roasted, they're everywhere, especially in comfort foods. But if you're over 65 and trying to stay healthy, they may be doing more harm than good. This familiar veggie hides in plain sight, quietly working against your brain, heart, and metabolic health. Here's the deal. White potatoes are very high in starch, which turns into glucose fast. That means blood sugar spikes, the kind that leave you feeling tired, foggy, and hungry again shortly after eating. For seniors working to prevent or manage diabetes, this is the exact roller coaster you want to avoid. They also rank high on the glycemic index. That's bad news for brain and heart health over 65, since blood sugar swings can increase inflammation and affect cognition. If you've ever felt sluggish or mentally cloudy after a big potato-based meal, now you know why. And weight gain? Yep, potatoes play a role. While they're technically a vegetable, they behave more like refined carbs inside the body. That makes them a sneaky contributor to belly fat, insulin insulin resistance, and high triglycerides. All things that age the body faster when you're trying to slow it down. The most common way potatoes are served? Fried. French fries, hash browns, chips, all of them cooked in inflammatory oils loaded with salt, and often paired with other unhealthy ingredients. It's a direct hit to your arteries and blood pressure. Not ideal for anyone on a senior diet. Even baked or boiled potatoes still offer minimal nutritional value. They have a little vitamin C and potassium, sure, but nowhere near what you get from leafy greens, carrots, or other fiber-rich veggies. When every meal counts, white potatoes just don't deliver enough benefits. Potatoes can also cause problems for your joints. Their starch-heavy nature can increase inflammatory responses in the body, especially in people who already deal with arthritis or joint pain. That's why they often show up on lists of foods that harm seniors or trigger flare-ups. Another issue? They're extremely easy to overeat. One serving turns into 2 or 3 before you even notice. And because they digest quickly, you feel hungry again soon after, which can sabotage healthy eating habits after 60 and make portion control a constant battle. Let's talk digestion too. While potatoes have a little fiber if eaten with the skin, most of the time they're peeled, removing the best part. What's left is a simple carb that slows the gut down and can even cause constipation in some older adults. And if you're taking medications to manage blood pressure or heart conditions, the added sodium from common potato dishes like fries or scalloped potatoes can counteract your efforts. That's a frustrating cycle that nobody wants, especially when you're trying to feel better, not worse. Worried about your mood or mental energy? Starchy carbs like white potatoes may mess with neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. You get a quick high followed by a crash. That mental roller coaster is the opposite of what you want when prioritizing senior health and emotional balance. Look, we're not saying never eat potatoes again, but they definitely shouldn't be on your daily list, and they shouldn't replace the kinds of healthy foods for aging bodies that truly fuel your well-being. If you're craving something warm and starchy, try sweet potatoes instead. Your body will thank you. So here's the bottom line. White potatoes are a classic, but not in a good way. If you're serious about eating for longevity, reducing inflammation, and protecting your heart and brain, it's time to think twice before piling them onto your plate. And now that we've cleared the air, let's bring it all home. So now you know, not all vegetables are your friends after 65. The right ones can power your body, protect your heart, and sharpen your mind. But the wrong ones, they can hold you back without you even realizing it. This isn't just about food, it's about taking control of your health in a way that actually works. If you've ever felt like you were doing everything right but still struggling with low energy, joint pain, or digestive issues, maybe now you have a clue why. Small shifts, like choosing the right vegetables, can create big changes in your daily life. That's the power of smart nutrition for seniors. But here's the thing, this is just the beginning. There's so much more you can do to support your brain and heart health over 65, avoid common pitfalls, and feel better in your body again. And that's exactly what we're bringing you right here every week. So go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Not just to support the content, but to keep learning how to eat, move, and live in a way that truly supports your journey. Your health deserves it, and you deserve to feel your best at every age.